Andry Rajoelina rise and fall. When a karma revenge. Andry Rajoelina was the president of Madagascar since 2009 till 2025. How he took the power is the same how he was overthrown. The rise and the fall of Andry Rajoelina teach us that what we do for others are the same what others will do for us, which is named karma. Who is Andry Rajoelina? Listen his story till the end. You know more about him, your life, education, political career, president's election, achievement, how he took the power, and is the same how he was overthrown. Don't forget to make a subscribe, like, share, and comment. His complete name is Andry Rajoelina. He was born on 30 May 1974. He is a Malagasy politician who was president of Madagascar from 2009 till 2014. In this time, he was interim president, and he was also elected as Malagasy president in 2019 and in 2024. He was overthrown in August 2025 after Gen Z protest. Year life. Andry Rajoelina was born in a relative family in Antsirabe in Madagascar. His father is a retired colonel Roger Yves Rajoelina, Herdour and the French nationality, and fought for the French army in the Algerian War. Although his family could afford a college education for their son, Andry Rajoelina opted to discontinue his study after completing his baccalaureate to launch a career as a DJ. In 1994, Andry Rajoelina met his future wife Muriel Razakandisa, who was completing her senior years in high school in Antananarivo, Madagascar capital. In 1994, at the age of 19, Andry Rajoelina established his first enterprise, a small event production company called Show Business. In the following year, he organized an annual concert called Live that brought together foreign and Malagasy artists. The event gathered 50,000 participants on its 10th anniversary. In 1999, Andry Rajoelina launched Inject, the first digital printing technology company available on the Island, which gained quickly attraction with its expansion of billboard advertising. Following his marriage in 2000, Andry and Muriel Rajoelina acquired Donapub, a completing Antananarivo-based billboard advertising business owned by Andry's in-law. The couple worked together to manage the family businesses. In May 2007, Andry Rajoelina purchased the Ravinala TV and the radio station and renamed them Viva TV and Viva FM. Political career: Mayor of Antananarivo 2007-2009. In 2007, Andry Rajoelina created the political association of Tanora Malagasy Vonona, TGV, which means Determined Malagasy Youth. Andry Rajoelina shortly afterward announced his candidacy to run for mayor of Antananarivo, Madagascar capital. Andry Rajoelina was very young. He was 33 years old, and his age became a rebel to gain quickly popularity in the country, what they called this genification of politics. The promotion of young leaders seen as a symbol of political renewal and change. Andry Rajoelina was elected on 12 December 2007 with 63% of the vote. After a conflict and misunderstanding of Andry Rajoelina and the President Michael Varamanana, Andry Rajoelina was dismissed as a mayor of Antananarivo. Andry Rajoelina contested this decision. Resignation and of President of Michael Varamanana. On 7 February 2009, Andry Rajoelina organized a new rally during which the leaders for the Orange Movement declared the constitution of a high transitional authority and Andry Rajoelina as its president. The crowd then marched toward the presidential palace to state that it claims to power. The presidential guard opened fire and killing 31 protesters. This massacre dramatically diminished the presidency's popularity in crisis and led to losing its support from the army, which blamed the presidency for ordering the shooting. On 6 March 2009, after the Malagasy authority attempted to arrest him, Andry Rajoelina took refuge in the French embassy. On 10 March, the army issued on 72 hours ultimatum by ordering the political leaders to find a solution to the crisis or face military intervention. On 15 March, President Marc Ravalomanana went in an air proposed a referendum to solve the crisis, but Andry Rajoelina refused it by calling the president arrest. The following day, the President Marc Ravalomanana dissolved the government, resigned. The army transferred the power directly to Andry Rajoelina, which made him the president of the High Transitional Authority (HTA). Andry Rajoelina was sworn as Malagasy president on 20 March 2009 at the Mahasina Stadium. He was 35 years old, which made him the youngest president in the country's history and one of the youngest presidents in Africa and in the world. After the military coup, Madagascar was sanctioned or suspended in many organizations like AU, African Union, SADC, Southern African Development Community, AGOA, African Growth and Opportunity Act, and many African, European, American countries suspended the relation with Madagascar. After the conflict in August 2009, the living historic president of Madagascar, Andry Rajoelina, Marc Ravalomanana, and Didier Ratsiraka and Zafi signed the Maputo Accords, which established the guidelines for period of consensual political transition. In November 2011, Andry Rajoelina talked at the UN 66 session of the United Nations General Assembly that marked the first major from international recognition of the transition government. On 7 December 2011, Andry Rajoelina was officially received by the French president of that time, Nicolas Sarkozy. An agreement was reached between the President Andry Rajoelina and the former president of Marc Ravalomanana, started in January 2013 in order to resolve the political crisis. This agreement stipulated that neither Rajoelina and Marc Ravalomanana would stand in the election planned in 2013. Andry Rajoelina stepped down as president of the Madagascar in January 2014 after Harry Rajoelina won election. 2018 presidential election. In August 2018, Andry Rajoelina was the first to register his candidacy for the 2018 presidential election. Andry Rajoelina won election. He was inaugurated on 19 January 2019. In April and May 2020, during the COVID-19 pandemic, Andry Rajoelina gained international media attention when he launched an untested COVID-19 cure dubbed COVID the Organics. The herbal tea was developed by Madagascar Institute Applied Research (MIAR) by using Artemisia and other local sourced herbs. When the military distributed batches of COVID organic to the public, drinking the herbal tea was made obligatory in school. Many African countries like Tanzania, Liberia, Guinea-Bissau, Equatorial Guinea purchased the herbal tea, but the World Health Organization (WHO) said that there was no available proof for the effectiveness of this cure. Andry Rajoelina was also elected for his second term in 2023. Andry Rajoelina resignation. In September 2025, widespread protests erupted against frequent water and power. This protest caused the death of over 20 people. On 13 October 2025, Andry Rajoelina fled the country on the 15 October. Andry Rajoelina was resigned by the National Assembly. Colonel Rajoelina announced that the military took power. How Andry Rajoelina arrived on the power is how he was gone on the power. What do you love in this story? Tell us in the comments. Thank you for listening, and God bless you.